We are finally starting my summer makeup collection and declutter series. I thought we could begin the series with an updated, just basic overall view of how I store my makeup, what the collection is looking like now. I have a lot to go through. I'm going to be splitting up this series into parts, starting with eyeliners, which I know is probably not going to be very exciting, but I do need to go through my cream gel liners. Then we're going to be doing face palettes, mini eyeshadow palettes, blush, highlighter, and then ending with the mother of all collection and declutters, the eyeshadow palettes. I try to declutter a couple of times a year, in the summertime and then later on at the end of the year. I have done a full makeup and collection, overview before, but it's been a while and I have made like a few changes. I thought it would be fun just to kind of show you guys how I store my makeup, what my collection is looking like now, because I do have a small area that I'm able to store. I don't have a full full-on beauty room just yet, but I will when the next couple of years and we get moved. But for now, we are working with what we are working with. I don't want to ramble too much in this opening, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we are in my little small filming area. I started off the video, I was actually in my son's room, hence all of the Avenger stuff on the back, but we are now in my little area. This is my vanity. This is where I store all of my makeup. This is also the background for my video, so I'm sure you're going to recognize it. Let's go ahead and start with what's on the walls, and then we will move into the drawer areas themselves. Starting in this area. These shelves I actually got from Wayfair, I think it is. Originally, I had like eyeshadow palettes, just kind of collectible eyeshadow palettes I had displayed on here. But with 2022, I wanted to do something new. I wanted it to be more clean, more streamlined. So the only palette that I have up here right now is my Mulan palette. This is from the I Love Revolution collection. I will be showing you this and this palette when I do the eyeshadow collection and declutter. This is the Boyfriend Teddy Bear palette from Kimchi. This actually opens up and there's like an eyeshadow palette and there's also a face palette just kind of combined in that's really cute. These little plants here, I have this one, and then this one right here. They were a 3-piece set that I got from Five Below. I just think it makes the background look a little bit cleaner, a little more organic. I have a picture of my daughter and then my youngest son. I do have one more child. He is, if you can believe it, 25 years old now. He turned 25 on the 28th of May. Yes, mama is getting old. These two came from the Dollar Tree. I got several of these because I just really like them. The little frosted bottle with the little starfish decoration hanging from it. I just think it's so pretty. I have a couple of these in my window downstairs, and I have one on my coffee table. I just think it looks so pretty. I love gnomes, so I definitely want to have a gnome on my background. And then this is my goal sign. I got this from Five Below. I like to have this lit up in my background because it just kind of helps to inspire me, motivate me, remind me of what my goals are for my channel, what I'm wanting to bring to my subscribers, what I'm wanting to do with this channel, what my goals, hopes are, for the future. So seeing this in my background just helps to keep me motivated. And then I have all my inspirational signs that I love having in my background. Bring me coffee and tell me I'm pretty. I'm not sure where I got this one. I don't know if it was Five Below Burlington. It may even been the Dollar Tree. I've had it for a while, so I'm not exactly sure where I got this one. I just thought that was kind of cute and funny. This right here was the very first picture that I ever got for my background when I first started my channel. If you go back and look at my older videos, it was this and it was the vanity. That was the only thing that was in the background. You guys, it did not look good. It did not look good at all. Looking back on those first videos, I thought that those videos looked so good. I was so proud. I was like, oh my God, this looks incredible. The background looks good, the lighting looks good. But when you go back and you look at those first videos, yeah, they were not good. They looked pretty bad. But I think that's the way it is for all of us. You have like a starting point. You think everything looks good, but then you go back and you look at your first videos and you realize how cringy they were. Yeah, those first videos, they were not good. I have definitely come a long way since I first started. It's only been like 2.5 years. This picture right here, it's a perfume bottle with some really pretty flowers. This came from the Dollar Tree. I'm telling you guys, if you're in the Dollar Tree, check out their little art area where they have paintings. You'll be surprised at what you find. I have some that are like beachy themed that are around my window downstairs because I did like a whole kind of beach themed summer theme, as it were, downstairs in my living room, and I found some really pretty beach themed pictures from the Dollar Tree, so definitely check those out when you're there. I am my own muse. This came from Five Below. Always remember you are your own muses. Always be inspired. Then I have my Trust Your Journey. This one came from the Dollar Tree. This one and this sign right here, which says take the risk or lose the chance. I was going through a moment, kind of an existential crisis as it were, with my channel, where I was just, the channel wasn't doing very well, not getting many views. I feel like I'm working so hard and nothing's really happening, and I was just starting to be discouraged. I was starting to lose my motivation. I was starting to feel a little depressed about it. And you know, you don't want to be depressed and feeling bad about something that you should be enjoying. And then one day when I was in idolatry, I saw those two signs and they just really inspired me. So I put them in my background, those along with my goal sign right there. They just help to keep me motivated and just keep me inspired and help keeping me, you know, moving forward, you know, whenever there are times that I'm feeling a little bit discouraged, because I love doing this channel and I just can't see myself stopping. But there are times, and I think that's the way it is for all of us, where you do feel a little down, you do feel a little discouraged, you do question, you know, if this is what you should be doing. I love doing it, and my little signs, they just kind of help keep me motivated. Moving on to this area over here. These shelves came from Amazon. They were advertised as display shelves for children's books, but I thought that they would be good storage for palettes. I was trying to get some palettes out of my drawers because, as you can see, my space is not that big, and I thought this would be a good way to bring palettes from out of the drawers and just kind of store them up here. As you can see, they go pretty deep, so you can store a lot of palettes up here. I will be going through these. There are some palettes up here that I am going to be decluttering. I'm just looking forward to just curating a little bit and just getting some of the things out of my collection that I know I'm not using or just taking up space. It's just going to be so freeing when I finally get to that. These two are from Shop Miss A. What these are is storage for the little skincare packets. If you've ever bought skincare from Shop Miss A, you know they come in these little pouches, and these are for storing those. I originally wanted to store sheet masks in them, but then I realized that this was too small. They were not going to fit in here. So I was trying to figure out something else that I could use them for, and it turns out that they work really, really well for the longer, skinnier, like liquid lipsticks and glosses that don't fit in those little displays over there. This works really, really good for that. I just slip them in here upside down so I can see the colors, and I actually have them kind of color coordinated. I do need to go through these two, not to like just get rid of products I don't use, but mainly because I think there were some in here that are kind of dried out, that are just, you know, expired, need to go. So I don't know if I'll be filming this part, but I will definitely be filming everything else. We're going to do this section over here, and then I will show you the top, and then what's in there and also what's up there. This I also got from Wayfair. This is where I keep all of my skincare. So I have hair care, skincare, body care, all squished in here. It's all just kind of a mishmash of stuff. This little basket I got from the Dollar Tree. This is where I keep my sponges. I like to keep them in the mesh basket, so that way when I wash them, if they're still a little bit damp, they won't be all squished on top of each other and like getting moldy or anything. They still have room to just kind of breathe and, you know, dry out. This is where I keep my eye and lip pencils. I got this from Marshall's, I think it is. Eye pencils are in here, lip pencils are in here. I just thought this is a great way to keep everything together. This is where the declutter is actually going to start, so I'm going to be filming this process on camera. I know that may not be very exciting, but I do need to go through them, and so yeah, that's where we're going to be starting. Moving on to the little drawer organizers. This one and that one, they both came from Amazon. They're basically knockoff generic versions of the IKEA Alex drawers, but they work just as well. I'm absolutely loving them, and they look nice on either side of my vanity. In the top drawer here, this is where I keep my lashes. These are all like ink liners, mainly black and brown. Mascaras are in here, and then over here is where I have all my bra. I'm sorry, did I just say my bra? Over here is where I have all of my brow products. I have some of those stamps and stuff that I tested for Eye Method Beauty in here. Eyebrow pencils and all that jazz. Everything in here is pretty much fine. I'm not going to be like doing a declutter of anything up there. The second drawer here and here is where I keep my highlighters. And as you can see, we really do need to go through this. And I just got those ones from Shop Miss A. So yeah, I need to make room. So we're going to be decluttering and going through and reorganizing these. I keep my cream and my liquid ones down here. This one is the newest one to my collection from Ardell. It is the Attitude Adjuster. These are freaking awesome. I love these. Some of these in here, like these are like, you know, ones I got for collecting purposes. So whether I use them or not, those are not going to be decluttered. The last two drawers, this one and this one, this is where all of my blushes are. So as you can see here, yeah, same situation as the highlighters. We need to go through these. We need to declutter some things. We need to organize. We need to get our shiz together, basically. Now we're going to look at the vanity itself, what I keep on the top, what I keep in these drawers, and then we'll move over here. This mirror, I don't remember. I think I got it on eBay. It's been a little while. It does light up like so, and it has two sides, magnified on this side, regular on this side. I'm going to move this out the way so I can kind of show you guys what's over here. This is the little bench, by the way, that came with the vanity. This was not a lighted vanity when I bought it. The lighted vanities on Wayfair was so expensive and it just wasn't in my budget at the time. So these lights came from Amazon. They actually stick to the mirror. Any mirror that you want to turn into a beauty mirror with vanity lights, just grab these off of Amazon. They're like $20. You can turn any mirror into a beauty mirror. There's like a little switch down there, and I just flip it on and it turns the lights on. Over here is where I store makeup brushes and my Milan cup. This one came from Five Below. This face brushes in here, eye brushes back here. This one came from Amazon, and then this one came from either Marshalls or TJ Maxx. Honestly, I'm not sure. It's been a while. So eye brushes in here. There's some smaller face brushes here. Back here in this little Walgreens cup, this is where I put all of my dirty face sponges so that I can wash them. I keep the cup that I put all my dirty brushes in over here, so that's in the back. This picture I also got from Five Below. I just thought it looked like lipstick swatches. I just thought this was really pretty. I thought it was really abstract, and like I said, it just reminded me of like lipstick swatches, so I thought that would be a cute addition to my background as well. This magnetic brush holder my daughter got me for Christmas. I just think it's so pretty. I absolutely love it. The brushes that are on here are fantastic quality. This organizer and then the two in the front came from Shop Missy. What I do with this one is I put all the brushes that I use the most in here. So I have my blend burning brushes here. I have some other brushes that I like to use, and that way when I'm filming I can just pick this up and move it over to my filming table, and I don't have to like worry about trying to gather a bunch of brushes from out of here because they're already in here. Speaking of filming, I forgot to mention that over here are my softbox lights. I bought these when I got that camera, the Lumix camera that I did end up returning. Unfortunately, the camera didn't work out for me, but I knew I could use the softbox lights, so I kept those. Whenever I'm actually filming my videos, what I do is I take this little picture right here, this one came from Burlington, and I move it over to the vanity. I move all of this off, and then I set it up right in front of this, kind of sitting behind that picture, and instantaneously we have a pretty just kind of clean streamlined background. I'm telling you guys, there is no limit to what you can do with a smaller space. All it takes is a few pictures, you know, a few little accessories, and you can just be very creative and just turn any space into the space that you're wanting it to actually be. Over here are some palettes that I'm currently testing out. This is that one from the Thor collection and Ulta Cosmetics. This one splits in half. I absolutely love that. So I'll be going through this palettes as well whenever I do that collection and declutter with the eyeshadow palettes. This came from Shop Missy too. This is really cool for holding makeup sponges. I had to put this little cloth on the top of my vanity. It was starting to get stained, so I put this up here to just kind of protect it. I think it looks good. This also came from Shop Missy. It's basically one of those little mixing spatula and tray things. I use this for like mixing foundations, you know, foundations into concealer, stuff like that. You know, if I need to kind of do a custom shade match. That's what I use this for. I have some lip masks over here. The Jelly Jam one, this one right here. This is from Shop Missy. This one is absolutely amazing. I thought I got the strawberry one. Apparently I got the honey. This one is really nice. I just recently started getting into lip masks. I absolutely love them. And then I have these two organizers here, which came from Shop Missy. The way that I have these set up, over here on the left, this is everything that I'm trying to empty. So I have some liquid lipsticks over here. I have some mascaras, two foundations from Covergirl. This one's from BH Cosmetics, although I don't know, these may end up getting decluttered. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten to that point yet. This one I'm almost empty. This is the BB cream from Smoke and Mirrors. Everything on this side and this little organizer, because they're actually two separate ones. These are products that I'm currently testing out that I just kind of have in my rotation, and I just want to kind of, you know, play with a little bit more. That's what's on this side over here. This little Zen Garden, it is just so super cute. I got this from Five Below. The sand smells like lavender. You may have seen it. If not, there will be a video going up on my TikTok that just showed how I put this together. I'm pretty sure that's already been uploaded by the time this video goes up, but if not, be looking for it. Definitely check out my TikTok, you guys. I've been doing a lot more over there. So yeah, definitely go over there and check that out. Instagram as well. I got this little fan here from Forever 21. I like to use this for my setting spray. This was like all the rage with beauty influencers, but it actually works. Like, it works really well for drying your face sprays and your setting sprays and stuff. In this drawer is where I keep my mirrors. I have a comb in here, my little cotton face rounds. Eyeshadow switches are in here as well. I went ahead and threw some of those mini palettes from Shop Miss A in here. I'm wanting to test these out to see what I think about the quality, so that, because it's been a while since I've used them, so I just need a reminder. So when I get to doing my mini palettes, I don't know if I want to declutter these or not. I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do with them. And then in this drawer, this is where I keep my planner. It's where I keep my notebook. I keep track of like the palettes that are coming in here, pins, labels, stickers, all that jazz. That's what's in this drawer. Underneath the vanity, I have an extra little table ring light over there. I use that for like vlogging and stuff like that. And then this basket right here, I'm sure you guys recognize it. This is where I keep all of my product empty. So as soon as I empty something, I just throw it in this basket so I can do a little empties video for you guys in the future. And then this is just my little trash can that I keep next to the vanity. Nothing special about that. And now moving on to this little last section over here. This lipstick organizer, I can't remember, but I think I got it from Amazon. I've had it for so long. But this is where I keep like my actual bullet lipsticks. In here, I keep liquid lipsticks and glosses and stuff somewhere else, but this is where I keep basically my actual lipsticks. I have some setting sprays up here on the top. This Kiko Milano fixing powder, I'm also trying to use that up. Some perfumes up here, my little Juno Moon Prism primer. I need to use that up too. I've had it for a while. Back here in this little basket is where I keep all of my face sprays and my setting sprays. And then this little organizer, I got this from Amazon. I'm pretty sure Amazon or eBay, but this is where I keep like lipsticks that don't fit in that one. This one is from Gerard. These two are from Trixie. The way that they're shaped, they don't fit in that organizer over there, so they just kind of sit on the top here. The rest of these are liquid lipsticks. I think that's it, yeah. These two are regular lipsticks. These are from Jason Wu, but everything else is liquid. These two I just got into my collection. These are part of a Dollar Tree video that I did. Make sure you check that out. Ardell products. They were absolutely amazing. But this little organizer I got from Walmart. It's like nothing special or anything. It's nothing fancy. In the top drawer, I keep my concealers. In the middle, I keep eyeshadow primers, eyelash glue, you know, glitter bases, tacky bases. That's what's in the middle. Over here is just like little tools and stuff. I don't know why my Level Up mascara isn't here. I need to move that over to the mascara drawer. I'll throw that in there. In the middle is where I keep all of my primers, and as you can see, I have a lot of primers. I'm not going to be decluttering any of this though. A lot of these are new to my collection. I'm still playing around with them. And then the bottom is where I keep all of my loose face powders. In that second drawer, I have bronzers along with the highlighters and some pressed face powders. I'm going to move those into here. I didn't have room in here before, but I've moved some stuff around, so now I have room for the pressed face powders to come in here as well. I'll keep those all in one place. And now for this little drawer area right here. The top drawer is where I have all of my face palettes. So blush, highlighter palettes, bronzer palettes, they're all in the top here. As you can see, we do need to go through this. This drawer is overflowing. I needed to declutter some stuff out here. I don't know how much I'm actually going to declutter. This is not going to be like a savage declutter. I do that one at the end of the year, but we do need to kind of work on this. The second drawer, this is where I keep all of my mini palettes, and I moved my single eyeshadows into here as well. So I need to kind of reorganize and, you know, declutter some of this so everything's, you know, more curated. These last three drawers, these are where I keep the rest of my eyeshadow palettes that are not, you know, up there. So we have eyeshadow palettes here, we have eyeshadow palettes here, and we have eyeshadow palettes here. So yes, we need to go through this stuff. We need to see what we can get rid of. I have got to make space. There's just so much. So that's it for the actual like makeup collection itself, you know, how I store my makeup. I'm going to show you guys this little shelf over here. This is where I keep like all my skincare and stuff like that back up. So I'm going to show you that real quick, and then we're going to close out this little video. This little bookcase, nothing special. I got this from Target. It was on that wall, but I moved it over here because when I was filming, all you would see in the background were these little baskets. And I had planned on putting something else over there, just haven't got to it yet. I'm actually finding that just a plain white wall, just on its own, actually looks good in the background. So that's why I haven't put anything else over there yet. This is where I have all of my backup stuff. Up here and here, this is where I have all of my hair care, so my headbands, ponytail holders, clips, all that stuff is in those baskets. This basket right here is currently where my giveaway stuff is. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys real quick what's in here just so you can see, because I am going to be doing a giveaway soon. I have a couple of liquid lipsticks from Undereye, so that's in here. 2 of these little bracelets from Shop Miss A. What is this? This is, oh, the Dewy Blush from Ciate London. There is a makeup sponge in here. There is a face palette, also from Undereye. Eyeshadow palette from Violet Voss. Dual-ended makeup brush from Undereye. And then there's a couple of pencils in here. And I'm still adding to this. So sometime in the next month or so, I will be announcing that giveaway. Definitely follow me. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, because Instagram is where I'm going to be mainly doing this giveaway. So make sure you follow me on Instagram so you can get in on that giveaway up there. All the baskets up here are where I keep new makeup and products that I'm wanting to test. So in here I have this Moana collection. I still haven't had time to do it, but I'm looking forward to that. We've got that we're going to be working on. This right here is a Shop Miss A haul that I just did, and I have some just other stuff that I haven't had a chance to get to over here. This is where I have my backup face cleansers and scrubs and all that stuff. Most of the stuff I get out of BoxyCharm or like Korean beauty boxes, so I haven't had to really buy skincare in a while, which is awesome. This is where I have all my body care stuff. There's foot care in here, hand creams, things like that. All of my hair care is in here. This is backup makeup. So we have like, beauty tools in here, eyelash curlers, stuff like that. Primers, concealers, backup face powders and correctors are in here. This is where I have lashes, mascara, eyeliners, all that stuff is in here, brow products. There we go. Flip on the light so you guys can see. Nail polish remover. That's a brush cleaner, one from Shop Miss A, 2 that I get from the Dollar Tree that I absolutely love. Nail polishes are here. I have some mud masks here. This is where I store all of my foundations. And as you can see, I have a lot. And this is not all of them. I'm not going to be doing a declutter of these either. Some things that I'm still testing. Some things I'm currently working on in my project empties. This may be a declutter sometime in the future, but not during this series. So you will not be seeing me go through those. This is backup face products. So serums, eye creams, moisturizers, all that. And I have some backup sheet masks and stuff like that. I bought these from the Dollar Tree like a couple of months ago. I still haven't figured out what I want to do with them. Let me know, guys, down in the comments what I could do with these, what I could use these for. They hang, but being that these are from the Dollar Tree, I'm a little weary about that. This glue, I'm not sure how sturdy it's going to be. I don't want to crashing down on top of my head or anything like that. Filming equipment down here, and then some backup mirrors over there. That is it for part 1 of my makeup collection and declutter series. There was a lot to do. I have a lot to go through. The first part of this series that I'll be seeing is going to be the eyeliners, and then we're going to go to face palettes, mini eyeshadow palettes, working our way up to eyeshadow palettes. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It does help with the channel. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so that you will get notified as I'm uploading this series. You don't want to miss anything. You can also follow me on my other socials, as I mentioned earlier. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Make sure you're following me on Instagram so you can get in on that giveaway. If you are not following me on Instagram, right there, then you're going to miss out, because that's mainly where I'm going to be doing it, is over there. It's just easier. Every time I've tried to do it on YouTube, and I ask you guys to put your Instagram handles in the comments, it's a big thing. It's always an issue with YouTube and, spamming and, thinking it's spam and all that stuff. So, yeah, we're going to be doing the giveaway over on Instagram. But, yeah, be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.